Yeah, this stream is so goddamn late and a random. I don't know if anybody's gonna be in here, but we are about to do a Raw review by way of tier ranking. This will be kind of different from what I've done before, but we'll see how it goes. We are going to break down Raw, everything that happened on Raw, the good, the bad, the ugly, uh, and we'll see how it goes. I have my rankings here, so my rankings will be great, good, mid, bad, or catering. So obviously, if they weren't on the show, I would be putting them in catering. I'm having a hard time remembering what happened on Raw for some reason. Good thing I took notes. I know, right? Adam Pearce, exactly. It was funny because when I put it together, I'm like, I might have to put Adam Pearce on here. Sure enough, it was there available. He was in catering. I'm kidding, he was not. He was there. He's on the show. But yeah, we're gonna be breaking this down. What happened on Raw? I also have the pictures up here. I can't forget. Do me a favor. If you're watching this on replay, like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, tell me if you agree with my rankings. I think this is good. I think this is good enough. Great, good, mid, bad, and catering. Maybe I add another one. You guys let me know. I think that's fine. I'm not sure yet. I think 5's enough. All right, let's start with the beginning of the show. We opened up with American made. This is very much a PLE style, I thought, because there were no commercials. The vignette that opened up was really cool. That was really cool. They had American made come down there to the ring, weapons, all look great, all look cool. Crazy heat in Canada with the American flag. That was all great. Y6 came down there. They look cool. And they put on a very good match. I thought it was a very good opening of the show. Fantastic. Weapons were being used. Freaking sticks were being swung. What's his face? Ivan now hit Joe Casey over the head with the damn kendo stick like 2 times. It's like wham, wham, wham. Like, yo, Ivan now, chill out. Watch what you're doing. She hit that man straight up hard with the kendo stick right in the head like 2 times. It was crazy. Eric Rowan got put through the damn table. You had crazy spots. It was great. Ivan now used a damn fire extinguisher. The first time we saw Nikki Cross in a long time. First time she's been in the ring for a while. Very good stuff, good spots. Dexter put one of the brothers to the damn table. I don't remember which brother it was, but I thought it was cool. Uncle Howdy got involved near the end there. That was cool for him. He did his sister Abigail. And I thought everybody did a great good job. This was a very good opening to the show. Fun, no commercial break. Felt like a PLE. Awesome, great. I even wrote down great in my notes when Nikki Cross gave Chad Gable that German suplex. That was great. Eric Rowan using the damn barricade spot. Never seen this before in my life. Never seen it. It was awesome. Great innovation. Cool stuff happening. Samantha Irvin had a run for her life. A lot of good stuff. And it made everybody look good. Look at this spot. Crazy. And then they won. I have no complaints about this. I think that was the last of them today, like for that day. I think the last of it. I don't think they came back around. Let's see. I don't know the Y6 are even on here. Are they on here? There is no Wyatt 6. Let me see something real quick. Am I crazy? Let me go to the website real quick. I don't think they were on there for Raw. I'm not sure they're even on Raw. Superstars. I went to Raw because I downloaded the pictures earlier today. So let me see something. Raw. No, you're not going to see any of the Wyatt 6 members, are you? Nope. Well, guess that's that. I can't rank the Wyatt 6 people. Let me see something real quick. Let me put them on. Let me go to all superstars real quick. Where is Bo Dallas? I'm not going to download them all today. But where is Bo? Did I skip him? Am I crazy? BO. Where's BO? I don't see. Nope. I don't see him on here. Let me go to Uncle Howdy real quick. I don't see him either. Let's see Uncle Howdy. Oh, I won't feel bad if he's not on here. I'm just curious. There's a lot of damn names. Jeez. Is it still loading? It's still loading. That's what's happening. Dang. Okay. Yeah, Renee Young. It's freaking crazy. I don't think he's on here. But anyway, I would put him. I'll give them all good. I'll give them all good ratings. All of them. All the white six, I'll give them good. I don't see. I'll let it download. I'll give them all good. But they're not on here. What about let's see, where is Chad Gable? Ivanal, she gets a mid because she hit freaking Joe Gates upside the head with the kendo stick. She was fine. She was good, but I'll put her at mid for that. She shouldn't be hitting people up the head with the kendo stick. That was crazy. I'm gonna put Chad Gable. I'm gonna give him a good. No, maybe good or great. It's fluid. I can change that. Let's see. I think Tozawa didn't show his. I don't think he was on the show at all. Catering. Howdy was good. Yes, Howdy was good. So was Chad Gable. Where's the rest of these folk? Where are the Creed brothers? I need to zoom in because I'm blind. Here is one of them. Creeds. I'm gonna give him a good showing from him. There's Brutus. There's Brutus right there. He's good as well. Let's see who else. They were good. Yep, good show for them. And yeah, I think that's that. I'll run into it later. Let's see. Let's move on to the next part of the show. We had the announcement that the Raw is going 2 hours, which was kind of crazy. They dropped it in there real quick without any pomp and circumstance. They just said, "Hey, it's 2 hours." Like, whoa, hold up for a second, calm down. That's crazy. So according to Raw, according to the folks in the show, Raw will be 2 hours going all the way to the end of the year, and then potentially when Netflix takes over, it may go back 3 hours. Ultimately, it doesn't really matter once you go to Netflix, right? Because it's fluid, because the streaming service, there's no restrictions, right? It could be 2 hours, it could be 2.5 hours, it could be 3 hours. It's random. It's not, there's no restriction to it. It's not like they have to lead into anything, right? It could be as long as it needs to be. With limited commercial breaks, we hope. So I'm not worried about it for Netflix, but for USA, we'll be experimenting with 2 hours. Now the women, they might be concerned because typically women don't get featured that much on 2 hour shows for under Triple H. So we'll see what happens. It'd be easier to do tier lists for Triple H guys from the Black and Gold era. Well, this is just going to be Raw, like how well they did on Raw, But then Braun confronts Strowman. I thought Braun was fantastic. I thought Braun Breakker was. Well, wait, I went too far. Wait, let's go to Finn. So Finn versus Priest got announced. So Finn went out there, cut a promo. Damian Priest went out there to confront him, wanted to beat him up. Finn said, "No, don't you know the game yet? We set a trap for you." They came out there, Finn Balor and Carlito and Dom, they all jumped him. Let me see the pictures here. I'm sure it's here. Finn came out there, called out Priest. Priest came out there, wanted to fight. Rhea, with her one leg, came down there to help, but Liv was having it. Liv jumped on Rhea Ripley with that damn, beat her up with her own crutch. And then Damian Priest covered up Rhea Ripley, and Liv Morgan went to town again on Damian Priest. Here it is here. Hilarious. So the Terror Twins went down. A lot of people are saying that the Judgment Day just don't seem that intimidating. They're complaining about. I like the Judgment Day. They're fine with me. I have no issue with the Judgment Day. But let's see. I thought it was a solid segment. Rhea got a good pop. Jay came out there to help with the damn chair, because Jay is now in the storyline as a close friend of Rhea Ripley. How close, we don't know. He was holding her hand in the ring, We'll see how far this goes. Rikishi's not upset. Rikishi's upset about it. We know that. Rikishi's not happy about that. We know that much. But I thought this was a decent segment. I'm gonna give Priest a. Where's Damian Priest? There he is. Priest did fine here. I'll give Priest. This list is fluid. I can change it anytime, okay? I'll give him a good. I thought he was good in the segment. Protected Rhea Ripley. It made sense. All that was well. I'm going to put Rhea Ripley on here. I mean, she did fine. Came out there, got jumped. I'll give her a mid. I know, right, Pedro? This may be more of a trend. I may be doing later streams these days. We'll see how it goes, though. So Rhea Ripley, I'll give her a mid for that showing. She was fine. Didn't do too much. Ran out there, got jumped. That was kind of it. I don't think I need to give her a good for that. I thought Priest did well with his promo section. That was all great. Let's see. Finn. I can change this later on. Finn was fine. I'll give him a. Where was Finn? Why am I blind as a bat? Really be in alphabetical order, you know. There he is. So Finn, I thought the promo was fine. They set up Bad Blood, by the way. So Finn versus Priest at Bad Blood. That's a good big match. So the way I understand it, I'll give Finn a mid. The way I understand it, Bad Blood is for actual feuds that have some heat to it. So you're getting Finn versus Damian Priest. You're getting Rhea Ripley against Liv. You're getting CM Punk, Drew McIntyre, and a Hell in a Cell. Are they going to stick to that? Will it be like actual like friction and actual tension in these feuds? If that's the case, then some of these feuds we think might be on there might not be on there at all. Because I don't think Nia Jax Bailey is warranted of that type of heat. I don't think it's really that type of feud. So maybe Bailey, Nia is not on that card, you know? Mid for JD McDonough. And yeah, I maybe leave somebody out, but I'll get back to it. Moving on, what else happened on this show? Let's see, you had a tag team championship match. The Unholy Union taking on Bianca and Jade Cargill. Now, I'm counting down the days. So, what are we doing? So, Pedro, this is what we're doing. I am ranking the performers on Raw. So, going forward, when I review Raw, NXT, or SmackDown, whatever, I will be talking about the show, giving my opinion on the segments, and I'll rank the performances. So, if you're in catering, let's say you didn't show up at all, you're in catering, had a great show. Let's say you had a great promo, great segment, great match. You're great. Good if you did a good show. Mid if you're mid. You had a bad show. Let's say you had a lot of botches, a lot of mistakes, screwed up, got a bad, okay? That's kind of what I'm doing here. So right now, I'm pretty sure that Zawa was not on the show. Neither was Maxine Dupree. Where's Maxine? If you're injured, you're not re-ranked at all, right? Maxine is not injured. She was on the show. I could be wrong about that. Right? They were not on the show. Maxine was not on the show. Alpha Academy was not on the show, right? But they're catering. Let's see. Who else was on catering? Samantha Irvin is always great. Right to the top. That might be like an automatic no matter what. Let's see who else. Who I don't know for a fact was in catering is off the gate. It's right out the gate. Here she is. Hayden. She's not injured. She's in catering. Katana Chance is injured. She's injured. Hayden is not. She's just in catering. Who else is in catering? Maybe everybody else got shown. So, okay, we'll just keep going. I think everybody else is injured. So, what else happened at the damn show? Okay. So, Jay, again, held Rhea's hand. That's all great and good. Who cares, right? I'll put Jay for now. Ran out there, didn't do much. I put him in mid for now. I'll change it later on. Women's tag match. The women's tag match, I'm counting down the days. I'm counting down the days when Bianca is done with the tag team, but Bianca had a very good showing. She showed why she is one of the best in the world. I made a tweet saying she was best in the world and went viral. Good, because she deserves it. Awesome showing from Bianca Belair. Very smooth in the ring, so smooth. I thought Alba Fire did a great job as well. I thought Alba did well in this match. Jade was fine. Aladon was fine. But yeah, they didn't do the typical Jade Cargill hot tag, so that's great. Again, I'm counting down the days. They'll be, according to recent news on Twitter, Bianca and Jade will be going to NXT for the October 1st show. Great for them. Awesome for them. They'll be on SmackDown as well. We'll see what happens on the SmackDown season premiere. They'll be there as well. I'll give Bianca Belair a good for her performance. I thought she was awesome in the match. And that's pretty much her entire thing for the day. She also had a segment later we'll talk about later. But Bianca Belair is not even on here because I went to the stupid Raw roster and she's technically on SmackDown. Great. Okay. So let's rectify that situation real quick. Let's go. No, they're not joint. Funny how you click on the tag team champions, it's Bianca by herself. Hilarious. That is hilarious. Okay, let me save as this. Let me put this where it needs to be so I can use it. Okay, now let me go get Cargill. Go to SmackDown. I did not consider that when I was downloading it that they are on SmackDown. Here's Jade. Get Jade real quick. This won't take long. There we go. All right, now let me pull it into here. Use files. We bring in. Do. Bianca, and where's Cargill? There she is. Yeah, that'll work for now. All right. Thought Bianca was good. Thought Alba Fire was good. I thought Jade Cargill was fine. Or Jade. She did a decent job. She didn't put a foot wrong. It was fine. It was fine. I'm gonna put Jade. Where's Jade? There she is. She's in the mid. And then Isla Dawn, she's probably mid as well. But yeah, those two did really, really well, I thought. They did well. Good match, fine match. Thought better than the last tag team match they had. Crowd was into Bianca stuff. One thing I noticed about these matches, the crowd is not that loud for the matches. The reason why is because there's no heat, there's no actual storyline. When Bianca gets in the ring, you hear the EST chants. When she does a move, to get excited. But beyond that, they don't care about the actual match. They're not really invested in the match. One, because it's predictable, and two, because there's no actual story there, which is unfortunate for Bianca and Jade in the tag team division. If you want them to be in the tag team division, those stars, right? At least do a storyline that's interesting and compelling so folks can care. Because right now, the crowd is into Bianca's stuff in the ring, but they don't care about the actual match. That's obvious to me. And something needs to be done about it. Oh, happy birthday, Jeff. Happy early birthday, Jeff. Right. Bianca and Jade are the only one over, and because there's no actual storyline. So backstage, Io and Kyrie confront Bianca and Jade. I thought Io did a good job here on the mic. Solid stuff from her. She says, coming for those tag titles, That was fine. Kyrie Sane was there looking like she always does. Not bad. So Kyrie Sane gets a mid. And they probably both get mids, It's just a backstage promo. I thought Io did well with her promo. Spoke English, did it well, was clear, awesome. She can do that easily. She can speak English fine. They let her speak English. She doesn't need to speak with subtitles. She's fine. She can handle it. But the setting up, the Bianca Belair and Jade a tag team match with the Sky Pirates down the line. We'll see what happens on SmackDown if the next feud is SmackDown based or not. Because Bianca and Jade handled Unholy Union. Now we'll see what happens next. If SmackDown brings up maybe Chelsea Green and Piper Niven. They have the NXT stuff coming up on October 1st. So maybe Crown Jewel is Bianca and Jade against the Sky Pirates. So maybe Crown Jewel is when that match will happen. We'll see how that goes. I'm hoping we get Bianca versus Io Sky 1-on-1 on Raw, just for funsies, just funsies. Kyrie mentioned I've been summoned. The Joshi stands are here. I'm kidding. No, Kyrie's fine. She was fine. You have a hard time hearing complete sentences? I understood her fine. Bret Hart came down there. Bret Hart, Hitman Hart came down there. Good for him. Canadian crowd was happy to see him. Gunther is hilarious, by the way. Wade Barry did a good job, I thought. Joe Tessitari? What's his name is? Tessitaro? I can't remember his name off the top of my head. Joe did fine as well. Gunther is hilarious. I think Gunther is one of the funniest heels, not even intentional. The fakes he made when he said Bill Goldberg was hilarious. McMahon's loving life out there as a heel, and I'm enjoying it. He is hilarious. I love Gunther. He's my favorite heel. Maybe besides Drew McIntyre. Great stuff from Gunther every time. Fun. Sami Zayn came out there wearing the jersey of the guy, can't remember his name, the player that passed, unfortunately, due to a drunk driver. Good segment. It did what it needed to do. It praised Bret Hart. It set up the Sami Zayn Gunther feud. It continued the feud. Gunther once again said no. Sami Zayn called him out. Then Bret Hart said, "You're a coward." That pissed off Gunther. Gunther came back, started brawling with Sami Zayn. I thought it was a solid segment. No complaints. Sami Zayn did a good job with Bret. Gunther was great. I'm going to put, I'm going to give Gunther a great here. Great heel work. I love about Gunther. He's not afraid to be a heel. Like some other folk want to be a cool heel. No, Gunther's a full-on heel. He embraces it, and he's great with it. His prestige, he's regal. He's just entertaining as hell. I thought Sami Zayn did a good job. Where's Sami Zayn? I said, where is? I thought he was good. They were brothers, Will? Who are brothers? Crazy how Hikaru Shida English is compared to Io. Yeah. Her English is very good. Some people just have it. Some people are just like, they connect quicker or they pick it up quicker. They have a knack for it more easier. But I thought Io Sky's English was fine. I understand everything she said. I thought her English was great. What if Dakota Kai returns and costs Bianca and Jade? That's not happening. When Bianca and Jade lose the tag titles, it'll be done forever. Like, they already lost it once. When it happens again, it's a wrap, right? There'll be no more tag team stuff with Bianca and Jade. So whenever it happens, it's definitive. So guys, decide when that time is. Is it Crown Jewel? Is it the Rumble season? Is it after Rumble season? But whenever it happens, it's done. Like, no more Bianca and Jade tag team. So we have to decide when that happens. Crown Jewel, they'll probably beat Io Sky and Kyrie at Crown Jewel. Maybe. I would love for them to lose it. You know me, singles competitor Bianca, one in the singles. Okay, no tag team for me, right? So I'll be thrilled. I see a lot of Io Sky and Kyrie saying online saying they're gonna win the tag titles. They're gonna win the tag titles, and I say I don't think so. They get mad. I will love it. I'm not fighting it. I'm right there with you. Win the tag titles, Io and Kyrie. I don't think it's happening right away. That's all. But I would love that. I want that tag team to be over. Sorry, Bianca. I know you're having fun. Now, who gonna stop us? Who gonna stop us? I hope somebody does. Because Bianca Belair, I'm sorry, you're my favorite wrestler. You're my favorite wrestler. You've had bangers every year. And this year, all of 2024, you're going to have nothing. You're going to end the year with no damn top singles match of the entire year. And that's crazy to me. That's crazy. So now I have one banger in singles this year. That's going to be nuts. But it's going to happen. Bianca's in that good old tag team division. All right. Let's move on to the next segment. which was, well, actually backstage, Braun Breakker was talking to Pete Dunne. So here's the thing about Braun Breakker. Oop. Here's the thing about Braun Breakker. He's doing great. He's doing a great job. I think Braun Breakker, the entire night, you went around talking to the 4 competitors for the Fatal 4-Way. Talked to Jey Uso. He talked to Pete Dunne. He talked to Braun Strowman. He also talked to Ilya. Great job every time. Had the crowd barking. I'm gonna give Braun Breakker I thought he did a great job with what he was given that last night, and I was very impressed with him and his promo skills. He feels like a big deal. He feels like a big deal, so I'm gonna give him a great showing for him all night. Ready-made star. He's a star. Only gonna get better for him. Let's move on. Bianca and Jade might be in a ladder match for Mania. No! I keep seeing Charlotte versus Tiffany for Mania, so at this point, those are people who are like speculating for the sake of, they think Tiffany's gonna win the championship here soon, and now they're thinking in their heads, who's the match for Tiffany? Oh, Charlotte, But Charlotte Flair is kind of Tiffany's end game, probably. The Charlotte Flair is what Tiffany admired. That's who she looked up to. She saw Charlotte Flair as a kid when she was wrestling and said, "Oh, I like her. I want to be like her." So that's her inspiration. That's her favorite wrestler, Charlotte Flair. Do you do that first? Is that her first championship feud? I don't know about that. We'll see. But you gotta do something with Charlotte. You gotta do something. While Bianca and Jade are tag teaming. All right, let's move on. Got Dom versus freaking Dragon Lee. Now, all of Judgment Day went down there, as well as all of LWO. This is a fun match. Liv did very well here. Liv cost Lee the win. When everything went crazy, Liv went for the low knee on Dragon Lee and got him the win. Liv doing a good job here. She's doing well in this role. It was a fun match. Liv helped her man, and I thought it was a good segment. They're winning all night. Judgment Day were winning all night, whether it was LWO, whether it was the Terra Twins, they were standing tall all night. I'm gonna give Liv a good. Thought she was good today or yesterday. With everything she was given, did a good job. He put the crutch on Rhea Ripley's neck. She beat Rhea Ripley. She beat Damian Priest, and then she cost Dragon Lee to win. And she did well with the segment. It was good. Maybe not Bianca Belair good, but she was good. She was good. What else? Who else in that segment? Oh, yeah, Dragon Lee. Where's Dragon Lee? I thought Dragon Lee did well. I said, where is Dragon Lee? There he is. Good match from him. Always a good job in the ring. I thought Dom, where's Dom? Dom did well all night. He is a good from me. Good job, Dom. If I can, there is. But, yeah, they're over here somewhere. Good job from Dom. All right. All rise. Yeah, I know. Bianca versus Charlotte for SummerSlam 2025 at the earliest. We'll see what happens at the WrestleMania. If Bianca's in another tag team at Mania, I'm going to be very upset. I'm going to be very upset. It's probably going to happen. Probably going to happen. But if it does, I'm going to be upset. Another tag team match at Mania would be kind of annoying. Not going to lie. All right. What else happened? Talked about Sky Pirates going for Bianca and Jade. The lovely tribute to, again, those folks who lost their lives, the two who lost their lives. I thought Jackie Redmond did a great job here. I'm going to give her a great, because Jackie Redmond, I thought, handled herself well with the tribute and all that stuff. Great job from Jackie there. She did great last night. So let's give her a top of the great. Good job, Jackie, with that tribute. PFC came out. I thought PFC, I think the presentation is great. I really believe their presentation is really cool. The Titantron, the music, The look is all great. Just, I said it before, the problem with PFC, the problem is that they're gunning for the women's division, but not the top of it, right? When Damage Control came in, they went for Bianca Belair. They went for the top. They say they want to take over the division, but they're not going for the top. They're not going for Liv Morgan. They're not going for Rhea Ripley. So it comes off hollow. That's a problem. I thought Sonya did well in Mike. She cut off Lyra's entrance. I thought was hilarious. That was very good. The Natty came out there, which was fun. Now, some of us thought that Natty was going to turn. She went out there with that damn black freaking coat. Oh my God, they're right. She's going to turn. She did not. Now, she may still turn. I mean, we don't know for sure. But it didn't happen last night. That's for damn sure. So we'll see. But yeah, I thought it was possible because she came out there with that damn black coat. But it didn't happen. It did not happen. But good match. Good spot. I like the spot where they did a submission at the end. That was nice to see. Tribute to the Hearts. That was awesome. Good stuff there. Got the crowd hot for it. They're hot for the ending. So here's that that end sequence there. Can't play it because it get copyrighted, but it was well done. Well done stuff from Natty and the crew. If she's gonna turn, it'll be later. So folks thought she was gonna turn because she had that segment with Sonya back in the day when she was walking backstage and Sonya wanted to talk to her about something. They thought maybe it was possible, but it didn't happen. It did not happen, folks. So we have to wait, or it's not happening at all. We don't know. We know how they change their minds, you know. So somebody online, some stupid scooper said, "You're gonna get someone joining a faction tonight." So know those Twitter accounts that think they know what's going on. Somebody said that something's gonna happen where someone will get a faction will get a new member. They said, so they thought, "Oh my God, it's Natty. It's gonna be Natty." It was not. It was not Natty. Serve them right. Stop reading the damn spoilers. I don't know why you want to be spoiled. Why do you want to be spoiled? That's crazy. Enjoy the experience of the match. Enjoy the surprise. Anyway, good match. Good stuff. I'm going to put Natty at hometown pop. She did a good job. Good for Natty. Everybody else, I'm gonna give Zoe Stark a good. She carried the match. Everybody else gets probably a mid. Like mid for Zelina Vega, mid for Shayna, mid for. By the way, if you disagree, let me know. Lyra gets a mid. If you think I'm wrong, let me know. And who else? Sonya gets a mid. Sonya is cross. That insult? I think it was insult. PFC dead in the water. He was in NHL. They were brothers. Such a good tribute. It was a good tribute. It really was. Balor definitely not mid. Oh yeah, well, we're gonna update it later. Where you see Balor at? Where's Balor? Yeah. He's gonna have his match. I'm gonna update it later. It's fluid. I'm gonna update it. Same thing with Jay, right? So there's a fluid list. It's fluid. It will change. So next they had Drew got mad at his damn friend, right? Here's the spot. Very cool. I just had to keep clicking. To show you what the hell happened. So it was a very cool spot for them. Submission. They win. Cool spot. They celebrate. Crowd was happy. I loved it. Good stuff. Drew McIntyre comes down to the ring. He addresses the fact that CM Punk is not there. Tells them to go ahead and keep chanting his name. I'll chant with you. CM Punk. CM Punk. Then he turns his direction to Wade Barrett and says, "Wade, what are you doing? Don't get in my business." It was a very good moment here for them. I love Drew's character because he had the issue with everybody. He has the issue with every damn person he come into contact with. Even his friend Wade Barrett. I thought it was a good spot here. Then Adam Pearce came out there to tell him, "Dude, stop worrying about Wade Barrett because CM Punk has something to say. The match will be a hell in a cell." So I thought Drew did great here. I'm gonna give Drew a good. Maybe even a great. Maybe even a great. I don't know. You tell me. Was Drew good or great? I did very well. Segment with Wade Barrett was very good as well. Good stuff from Drew McIntyre. Where the hell is Drew anyway? Where is Drew? There's Drew. Good or great? The crowd was kind of mid. Good. Drew was great on Twitter today. He was great on Twitter today. I'll give him a good. Fine, not great, but good. But I thought he did a good job. Adam Pearce did a good job with his Hell in a Cell stuff with CM Punk. That was good as well. Wade Barrett did well all night, and with that segment, he didn't overplay it. He was subtle with it. Where's Wade Barrett? He should be on here, right? He should be on here. Where's Wade Barrett? Nope. That sucks. Anyway, I would put him as good if he was on here. Finn had a match with Rey Mysterio that was good. Very good match from Finn. So Rey did a good job. Finn took the DQ and beat the hell out of Rey. And everybody was banned from the ringside. They couldn't do anything about it. So top heel work from Drew McIntyre. I feel like this is like a very heavy Judgment Day win day. Like to beat up Damien, beat up Rey, beat up Rhea Ripley, beat up freaking Dragon Lee. They just won all night. There's nothing but wins, nothing but W's all night. He might still be on the SmackDown list probably. Judgment Day gets a lot of TV time. A lot of TV time for Judgment Day every damn Monday. They do a good job with it for the most part, so I can't really complain that much. Sometimes it can get kind of like, come on, folks. This allocate some time to other places, but last night was pretty good. It was pretty good. All right, let's move on to the rest of the show. Braun talked to Ilya and had a run-in with Jay. Had another Judgment Day vignette. They had a great main event. Is that really the damn show? Is that it? I kind of thought. Yeah, here's the Finn match with the Rey. Good match. DQ. Yeah, then the main event. Wow, okay. That was it. I thought the main event was stellar. Great match. Fun. Quick. Pete Dunne did great. Braun Strowman did a good job. I love the spot with freaking Bronson Reed. It was really good stuff for the main event. I love fatal 4-ways or 3-ways when they can get creative with the spots. I love it so much. I think 3-way is my favorite match, and I like fatal 4-ways as well. But I love the creativity of multiple people being in the ring and how to work in those finishers, how to work in those moves with the sequencing. I think it was always cool if they have a very good producer working on it. Pete Dunne was cracking fingers. Jay was spearing people and super kicking people. It's a great super kick on Ilya by Jay that Ilya sold fantastically. This spot here, when he tsunami squashed Strowman, was awesome. All around, just good stuff, man. Fun. Day one, saw that coming. I'm not really surprised by that. And the final shot was, now that cut before the shot. So on my feed, I didn't see this because right when they got to the ring, looked at each other. When they looked at each other, they cut. I didn't see this point here, but we see what happened. He rose the championship to the sky. Now, is this going to be a bad blood match? I'm sure Braun Breakker wants to be a damn bad blood match because his hometown is Atlanta. So of course he wants it to be there. I'm not convinced, but it could happen. I think they're starting to do a little bit of, I think they're starting to heat up the feud a little bit. How Braun Breaker's talking about how your family never beat my family, so they're trying to make it personal. So maybe it'll get on the show. Maybe. I'm gonna give Jay. Oh yeah, so Jay's good. Ilya was good. I think everybody who competed in that match was good, really. Oh, I'm just getting in here. Bronson Reed, that spot alone gets him in good. Let's see. Where is Roman? There it is. Good. I know. I'll adjust it in a second. Carlito was mid. Fine. Jay, good. Oscar injured. Sheamus had a spot, right? Sheamus attacked Pete Dunne at some point. He was on the show. Catering. No, he was on the show. Wait, it was mid. He was on the show. He was mid though. Was anybody bad? Was anybody bad? I don't think so. Injured. Karen Cross had a something, right? Didn't Karen Cross talk to Didn't he talk to Xavier Woods? I think, right? Remind me, I don't remember. I want to say he did. Catering. Scarlett catering. Talk to Miz. Across, talk to Miz. Okay, talk to Miz. So not Xavier Woods. I remember that now. The Miz was going to be facing Bronson Reed coming up here. Miz, I'll give a where's Miz? That's him. I couldn't see because of how small the picture was. Mid for Miz. CM Punk was not on the show. Luke Kaiser was not on the show either, right? He was off the show. Announcing was fine. You know what? I'll give him. He had some good calls in there. I'll give him a good. Ivar injured. Seth injured. Pete Dunne I thought was good. Triple H for the entire show. What would you give Triple H for the show? His booking, mid or good? I thought Raw was fine, so I'll give it the bottom of the good. I thought it was fine. Or good. I thought it was a good show for the most part. Final Testament is being fed to Bronson to build him up, I bet. Maybe. R-Truth was injured. He's injured. Or has an injury ankle. Were Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston on the show at all? I don't remember if they were. Does anybody remember if Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods are a backstage segment or anything like that? I don't. If they did, I don't. If they were, I don't remember. I don't remember if they were on the show at all. Did have a segment. Oh yeah, the tag team match. Okay, I remember now. Yep, I remember that. Because they're talking to Adam Pearce about how they don't defend their titles. Mid for them. That was mid. So yeah, here's your Asuka's injured. Katana Chance injured. I don't remember her on the show if she was. I don't remember. Heel turn for Xavier Woods. I agree. Staxton. I don't remember him on the show. CM Punk out. Kota Kai out. R-Truth out. Counter Team's out. Seth out. Yep, everybody else is out. Had a Raw fallout on YouTube. Finn will destroy Xavier Woods next week. Oh yeah, could we have the tag team match? So let's look at this again. Great show. Jackie Redmond, Gunther, Braun Strowman, Samantha Irvin. Jay had a good match and a good segment. He had 2 segments. You did fine in. I thought Finn had a good match, a solid segment with Damian Priest. Damian Priest came out there, was fine. I thought Rhea was fine. Where else Rhea? Yeah, I thought she was pretty mid. Mid, but not bad, you know. Alito, bottom mid. I don't think anybody was bad. I can't remember anybody being bad. Hell in a Cell was good. He did a good job with that Hell in a Cell thing. Would I give him a good? Would I give him a great for that? I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, he did what he needed to do and did it well. So I'll give him a great. I think, let's see, Jay, Drew, Finn, Ilya, Sammy, Chad, Bianca, Alba. If you had an excellent match and did well, you go higher. Maybe Bianca was great. Maybe she was great. Maybe. Um, Maybe I don't know. Jay, I thought was really good. I think it's good. Crowd was mid. If I had a crowd one, I'd put it at mid. But this was your Raw ratings, folks. I thought it was a good show. I thought everybody did a good enough job. Yeah, a lot of catering. So if catering was not too bad, see one, two, three women in catering. That's not too bad. So all the women got featured. Shayna, besides Maxine, and I understand why she's out. I kind of probably put her. I probably got to put her as injured. She's not gonna be back until Kaden took a ton of chances there. So she kind of both. They should both be injured probably because when one is out, the other one has to be out. So I'll drop them out of there. So Maxine was no Scarlett. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. Not bad for catering. All of the women got featured. Ibunal, Lyra, Rhea, Shayna, Sonya, Belair, Lena, Jade, Io, Kyrie. They all got featured somewhere. Natalya, Alba. Yeah, they all got featured. Not bad. Braun Strowman was great. I thought he was very good. He didn't miss that one shot when he ran outside the ring and did that when like this. He did this and missed the dude completely. Like he didn't hit him at all. So maybe not great. I should have an injured or part-timer tier. I mean, not being on the list is kind of like not being added at all. It's kind of like says it injured, you know. But I understand what you're saying. I hear you. I get what you're saying. Life of the Party versus Big Two. No, I don't want to see that. I don't want to see Bianca Belair throw around Kaden Quintana. They need to be booked a different way. I don't know how, but they need to be booked a different way. I don't have the solution to the issue with them. I like them. I'm not convinced Triple H does. I am not convinced that Triple H likes them. I like the party birds. I mean the party girls. I like them. Triple H, not so much. Sadly, people are giving up on the Rhea Liv story. Boy, people want that thing to be gone. They are done with that thing. They don't. Here's the thing about Liv and Rhea Ripley. They think the match won't be good. They're not invested in the storyline, but mostly they think the match at Mania will not be worthy of a Mania match. I don't think it's worthy of it. So they want to see Io. That's what he's saying. Io against Rhea Ripley. How's that feud gonna work? Tell me, how's that feud gonna work? Rhea's a face, Io's a face. You're just hoping for that for the quality of the match, but I don't see how Triple H does that. I don't see how you get there with Triple H. I don't think so. I don't think Io's gonna win the Rumble. They desperately want Rhea to win at Bad Blood and Io to win the Rumble or something like that. It's not happening. It's not. You can be delusional, or you can accept the fact that Livy will be at the Mania spot because Raquel tweeting out freaking match cards or the graphic card for the Rhea Ripley Liv match. Raquel is dialed in. Now you could say she's just like supporting her friends, which is possible, but it may be something else going on there. Raquel is very much she's looking at what's going on. She's paying attention. She knows what the talk is. I think she's gonna be showing up here at Bad Blood to interfere. Why they're not showing up? Let's see why not. Why is it not? There we go. Raquel is locked in. All right. Io Rhea will be Becky Rhea all over again. Io would lose for sure. She would lose. If that's what you mean, I agree. She will lose. Your prediction might be true. I mean the Raquel showing up at Bad Blood, costing Liv Morgan, costing Rhea Ripley, and then being Rhea Ripley's feud for a while. I think so. I think she'll be Rhea Ripley's feud going through War Games, and then Rhea Ripley will have to beat her in the Rumble or the Chamber. I think it'd be better for her to be in the Chamber. So Rhea tried to win the Rumble. She tried to win the Rumble. Raquel stops her, right? In the Rumble. They both get into a chamber match. And that's when Rhea Ripley will conquer Raquel. She'll pin her for the win. Because in a chamber match, you gotta pin all your women. Or you gotta pin them to win, right? So she will pin Raquel in the chamber. And that's will be her her moment where she finally defeated Raquel. She'll get that chamber match win. She'll challenge Liv Morgan. Then I don't know how they're gonna book the actual match because Raquel can interfere at any time. So they have to come up with a creative way to keep Raquel out of the mix or try to neutralize Raquel at some point. Maybe it'll be Super Rhea. Super Rhea will beat Raquel up and pin Liv Morgan at Mania. Or be a no DQ match. I don't know, but that's when Rhea Ripley will win her title back at Mania. Gonna give Rhea Ripley the biggest stage to win her championship back. And then hopefully we get Bianca on the same show as her. And then we can actually cook with hot grease, you know? But until then, it's Liv, Rhea, and Raquel all the way to Mania. I don't think I'm gonna be wrong. Io versus Raquel, when is that? Odds Rhea will just wins, and Raquel is her first feud. That's low odds. Triple H is invested in the Judgment Day. Second Judgment Day loses the world title. They have one world title. That's Liv Morgan. When they lose that, in his mind, I'm assuming that will neuter the group. They're powerful. They have stature. They have pedigree because of those championships. If Liv Morgan loses that thing, she's a Dom's girlfriend. Think about that. If she loses at Bad Blood, she just Dom's girlfriend and that's it, right? Nothing going for her. Nothing. I think Liv Morgan will hold on to it. Remember, Liv Morgan was pinned at Bash. Champion was pinned. Does the champion get pinned again and lose? I don't think so. I think now she wins. Now Raquel shows up. I'd be shocked if Rhea won and then Raquel came in to be the next feud. No, folks. We have to accept the situation. We have to accept it. Okay? We can argue about it all day long. We can yell about it, but like I said, when everybody was saying, "Oh my God, Rhea Ripley and Damian Priest will definitely lose. They'll lose at Bash." No, you want them to lose at Bash. You want them to lose there because you want them to win at Bad Blood. But I'm telling you, it's not happening. Okay? They're going to lose at Bash because this thing's going the distance, folks. It's going the distance. You're going to get Team Liv against Team Rhea Ripley at War Games. It'll be Raquel, Liv, and maybe PFC versus Rhea Ripley, Lyra, Io, Kyrie, maybe Rhea, Lyra, Io, Kyrie, and one more person, either Dakota Kai or Zelina Vega. Okay? I saw somebody say Bianca and Jade will be in that match. No. I don't think so. Now that's a lot of star power, but Bianca and Jade teaming up with Rhea Ripley, I don't see that one, Chief. I think it'll be um more likely to have Lyra with Lena with the damage control. I think Dakota misses another Survivor Series. Oh, okay, okay. Dakota misses Survivor Series or attacks. Yo, I agree. If Dakota is healthy, that's what I would do. I'd have the angle where Dakota Kai will attack Io Sky in the match, kind of similar to what she did with Tegan Nox. Only this time she misses, and then they fight, they scrap, and then maybe Io Sky gets back in the ring enters the match late by climbing to the top, doing the moonsault into the match, but I'll still have Rhea Ripley losing. I would have her team lose anyway. Could be 4-5 at that point, assuming Dakota Kai doesn't get in there, right? So yeah, I'd have Dakota turn on Io Sky there at War Games. Similar to what happened in NXT, poetry, it rhymes, use that angle for the main roster. Everybody will love it. They love it. It happened. They love it. Can you imagine Dakota Kai coming back from injury? Yeah, Dakota Kai's back. Io Sky and Kyrie's all happy that she's back. And then she turns on them at War Games. Great moment. A great character moment. Something that folks would really enjoy. Yeah, that should happen. The damage control triple threat, that'll happen down the road at some point. That OD triple threat, that'll happen. But yeah, you need Io, Dakota, and Bayley all on their own to do that, right? Not at this Mania. No, it won't happen at this Mania. Maybe later on, maybe next SummerSlam, but not at Mania. It's too messy. Bayley's on SmackDown. They're on Raw. Can't do it. I wouldn't hate it, but we can't do it. Especially not for a title. You know how Triple H is with his women's matches at Mania. Gotta be for a title. Maybe this year will be a non-title match. Maybe, but typically it's just non-titles. It's no bueno. It's just title match for singles and a tag match, and that's it for the women. Maybe get a mixed tag in there somewhere, but that's about it. So who's watching? Here's a question. I'm gonna do a poll. Who's watching the debate? Who's watching NXT? What are you watching tonight? I won't give my answer till you give an answer. I don't want to influence the chat debate. Or neither. Start poll. See what's going on Twitter real quick. Got packed NXT. Packed NXT tonight. What is going on? NXT, of course. Of the 5 votes, NXT. That's what I would be. That's all I'm watching. I mean, I'm gonna watch the freaking debate highlights the next day if I care to watch it. I don't need to watch an hour and a half, however long that is. I don't need to see that live. I'll just watch the highlights later on, like what happened. I don't need to see the live broadcast of the debate. I don't. I'll catch the highlights on Twitter the next day. If I care to. Packed NXT tonight. You're getting a Iron Man match between Trick Williams and Pete. Done. You're getting Julia against Chelsea Green, for crying out loud. You're getting I don't know why that image is loading like that. That's been weird. Getting Doing Grace, open challenge. Hopefully it's not Winnie Chu. And getting the Street Profits. This is a loaded NXT. Got the Triple H retweet. Here we go. Loaded NXT tonight. I'll be watching it. Delta, I think Delta. Well, Stephanie is in Florida apparently, so we can see. Like who knows? Who could we see? We could see. We could see Stephanie tonight. I think Delta will probably show up like. Oh, you want to see Delta against? Like no way. You're not gonna get Delta against Jordan Grace because that'll be a loss for Delta. And her first win, her first match can't be a loss. Her first match got to be a win, so that's not happening. Probably gonna be Winnie Chu. Winnie Chu or Natalya, something like that. Why doesn't Julia have an official render? Because they want to have her win the title and they didn't get her render. Because she's going to win the title anyway. So they're waiting. I'm bullshitting. I don't know. I'm bullshitting. It could be they want her to have the title render. But I guess they could do that now. But you wouldn't see it anyway. Even if they did it. Like, even if they did it, you wouldn't be able to see it. It's not really a good excuse. They could show both. You can record. You can take a picture of her without the title and take a picture with her with it. So it doesn't really matter. So I don't know. I have no idea why they don't have an updated render. Stephanie should get vignettes. Well, Stephanie has already been. She got one rollout already. Remember that rollout she got originally? I don't mind either way. Folks know who she is. Like, because of the first rollout, they know who she is. They name dropped her on NXT twice. Like 3 times at least. 3 times they name dropped her. So they'll know who she is no matter what. I don't mind it either way. I don't think she needs a video package, but if she shows up for CW show, so let's say she shows up for the first or second show in CW opener, that'd be cool. I mean, Kalani dropping that belt, but I love that for her. Unless they want to do Halloween Havoc, that'd be she had entire October to herself for the rollout. I don't know. Well, Jade can't wrestle at the time. Stephanie Vaquer has already wrestled on TV. Not on TV. She wrestled for a show, and it showed some of the highlights on Raw. Well, it showed pictures from it, right? She's ready to go. She's a ready-made star. She's ready to go now. I don't think you need to have a rollout for her. I don't think you need to. I think she's ready. You can do the same thing you did with Julia, where she just shows up. You could. I don't mind the vignette route as well, though. That could work fine, but folks know who she is. They know who she is. Her rollout was very, 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 very legitimate. Shawn Michaels tweeted about it. The main account on Twitter tweeting about her match and her look. Had that handshake with Damian Priest, you know. So buying Jade wrestling skill stock right now. Okay. You do that. Yeah, but NXT should be fun. I'm looking forward to it. Let me see something real quick. Saw what freaking Thunder Rosa said? Thunder Rosa said about Julia. So weird. Said, this garbage. Why the F are you going to introduce somebody with so much hype with nothing? No story, no video package, nothing. Also, this woman, the way she presented herself in Stardom, she presented herself like a superstar. You introduce her as a freaking PPV, PLE, whatever they call it now, in a very basic way, a little bit watered down. That's not Julia. She's a superstar. First of all, Thunder Rosa, I thought Julia looked amazing in NXT. I thought her debut was great. I don't know what you're talking about, Thunder Rosa. I thought Julia's rollout looked good. I'm a little confused about what she's talking about here. I'm not sure what she means by this. Got to introduce her properly because she's about to go on top of the food chain. What's she talking about? She's not going for a girl that just started and beating her ass. No, you're going for the champion. And this is something companies need to do with people coming in and having big hype. Give them a big fucking video package. Playing the story of the person and why she's so much hype. Here's the thing, Thunder Rosa. Maybe you're confused about something. In the WWE, since it's the top promotion, the fans do a lot of the work for them when it comes to video pack. When it comes to hype, they were literally chanting her name during Roxanne's last promo. I showed you a video. I tweeted it out already. There's a video online where the fans in the crowd were already yelling her name like crazy, anticipating her arrival. Okay, during the damn No Mercy. This notion that they had to make a video package for Julia is nonsensical. This is not AW. Her theme is great. Great theme. Her theme is great. It's a good thing. Now, that reaction, those crowd chanting her name. What do you mean give her a story? Story is set. She wants a title. What do you mean? What do you mean give her like, what did you even talk? I don't remember what she even complaining about. Like, I'm confused. I mean, that's not Julia. I'm confused by her take. I don't understand what she's talking about. I thought Julia looked amazing. Her look, her presentation, the music, the mist, the smoke. It's all great. I got no complaints. This is weird. It's not like hate. Just hating. I thought she looked fine. I'm confused by her take. Why would you go take the main roster with no storyline? Julia needs to go to NXT. She's coming to a new country, moving in. You want to put her on a plane, start traveling? No, you put her in NXT. She gets her roots into the ground. She's going to the local site. She's going to like hanging around with Shayna Baszler, going to the damn jiu-jitsu place. She's getting accustomed to America. She's in NXT. Why the hell you put her on main roster? Right now, even Bianca and Jade don't have a storyline, but Julia will get one? No, you put her in NXT at the top of the table. I always say, top of NXT, better off than a lot of the mid-card for the main roster, right? She's going to go into NXT, and she will be a star. Thunder Rosa can mind her business. I don't understand that. I don't understand that take. It's weird. See how the shadow hits her face and then the expression changes? Cinema. That wasn't intentional, obviously, but it's still cinema. That's crazy. Crazy. It's spooky. A little spooky. It has, like, some spookiness in there. I'll admit. But it's a very good theme. So I'm confused by Thunder Rosa's take there, but that's all right. I don't have to understand it. That was weird.
Network this week, and tonight's NXT for the first 30 minutes is completely commercial free.
That's right, and we're going to kick things off with an NXT Tag Team Championship
match. What?
It's WWE Week on the USA Network this week, and tonight's NXT for the first 30 minutes is completely commercial free.
So the tag team match with Fraxium and Street Profits will be no commercials. MCMG is not going to AEW. From what I hear, they're WWE bound. Some Motor City Machine Guns, I thought they were WWE bound. They're going to WWE. That hasn't changed, so, right? That's not changed. Right? Motor City Machine Guns will be in the WWE. That's what I heard. I love WWE and USA partnership. It's good. Because they do randomly multiple times a year. They do this randomly. Okay, with the commercial free stuff. I see what you're saying. Yeah. Yeah, it's cool. Now, a lot of times that means later on in the show, there's more commercials. You can't just have less commercials, so they push it to later on. But as long as the show is structured well and sequenced well, that's fine. I can handle that. But sometimes some of those Raws were kind of annoying with a lot of the commercials in the back half. So as long as they know what they're doing, as long as they structure it right, I'm great with the first hour free stuff. It's cool. And I love their relationship with USA. It's a very good one. And we're going to see how that 2-hour Raw goes. It's a trial run. And I think it's probably less money. Because these 3 months, so they said, you know what? Instead of 3 hours, just do 2 hours. It'd be less money for you guys to pay. And we'll experiment with it and we'll see how it goes. There's a gauntlet match on AEW tomorrow. People think Motor City Machine Guns will show up. Well, folks thought there are people who thought Becky Lynch was showing up. Thought Becky was showing up at All Out. Okay, so people think stuff. I don't know if that's going to happen. We'll see. But they did think that Becky might show up at All Out. So that's all I'm going to say. They don't know nothing. What else is going on these parts before we wrap it up? I want to end it well before NXT so folks can go and get settled in to watch Julia and the crew. Let's see what else. Again, here's my tier ranking for Raw. Any questions for this random match stream? I may be streaming later on like this more often. I don't know yet. We'll see. It depends. Because my UK folk are going to be upset, or the European folk are going to be upset about that, but we'll see. Like David. Oh, David's not here. Kaiser, goddamn. What happened to him? What happened to Kaiser? Injured? What happened? Oh, catering. Yeah, he's in catering. He was. Oh, you're looking at this. Yes, he was in catering. I don't remember seeing him. Was he there? I don't think so, right? No Kaiser. He's in catering. Yeah, catering. Yeah, let's see. Okay. I'm like, what are you talking about? Oh, yeah, catering. There it is. Apparently, Julia's match is right after the opening title match. That makes sense. That makes sense because it's going to be short. It's going to be a squash. It's going to be a squash. And because the Iron Man match is the main event. So you're not going to open up with a squash. You're not going to end with a squash. So have the squash be the second match makes sense. Put on a banger with the tag team match. Have a squash with Julia. Jordan Grace probably like the second to last match because her match will be probably longer. Be a longer bout. Jordan Grace. Yeah, so that makes sense. It'll be a squash. Hopefully, like maybe not like. Will Chelsea Green get any offense? Probably not. No offense for her at all. So yeah, if that's the case, probably like a minute, maybe like a suplex, and she does her finisher. It's gonna be crazy to see her finisher in WWE. It's like something like a Michinoku driver, but she grabs the hand. She rolls under. She grabs the hand, rolls around. You hold on to your hand while she has you in the driver. It's interesting. Like the glorious driver. You'll see it. She'll hold onto the arm. So when she had you up, your arm is pinned to your back. What if I can see their finisher somewhere real quick? Let me see. Let me just Google Julia match and see what comes up. If I can find her finisher. This is a driver, but she holds onto the arm. Called Glorious Driver. Julia finisher. Look at that. Somebody went ahead and put together a whole entire thingy. Here's the Glorious Buster. Let me show the browser. There's the Falcon Arrow, the Glorious Buster. Here's the Glorious Buster. Wait. This is a Glorious Buster. But that's what I'm talking about. Probably at the end of the video. Why do they call it the glory? What's the start of this? No, nothing too serious there. Where's the glorious driver? Here it is. Not that one. Here it is. Here, glorious driver. Beat trigger. Yeah, she does that a lot. Super glorious driver. But where's the actual show the? Yeah, see how okay. See how she's holding on. See how she's holding on to the arm. Right there. See how she's holding on to it. That's why it's a glorious driver. She wraps her around, holds onto the arm, and then delivers it. Yeah. Well, that's the she's not gonna do that. That's the power driver. Something else she does. I can't find it. What is the actual? The finisher is a Northern Light bomb. Now I think about it, it is a Northern Lights bomb. That is her finisher. Right here, she does that to finish the match. But there's nothing else she does. There's not a tombstone, not a power driver. I can't find it though. She does a V trigger a lot. She'll probably do that today. She'll hit the V trigger today again. But where's the actual glorious driver? Maybe I'm getting that wrong. Maybe it's not glorious driver. This is her moveset. Can she do that? Can you do this move? Let me see. She may be able to get away with that. She may be able to do that one. Maybe. Maybe able to do that one. STF. Tiger Suet, she does that one. Yeah, she does this a lot too. Double arm suplex from the top ropes. She does that a lot. This is her finisher though, the Northern Lights bomb. That's her finisher. She does that one. That's her finisher. I guess I'm confused with something real quick. Cause I could have sworn she does a version of the glorious driver, but it's not a power driver though. It's like and that's not what she doesn't do that anymore. I don't think she does that anymore. But that's what I was talking about, where she holds onto the arm. But she'll do it like, it'd be like a Mikidoki driver, not like a power driver like that. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what she does today. Maybe it'll be the Northern Lights bomb for the finisher tonight. We'll see. Yeah, not a power driver. But she does like it's the same start, but she do it like a Mikidoki driver finisher. We'll see though. Oh yeah, she'll transition very well. Like she's smart. She gets it. Like she's smart. Remind me of Becky a little bit with her in-ring awareness, her in-ring know-how. Becky, similar to Becky, so she'll be fine. She'll adapt very well. She'll adapt very, very well. Don't love the Northern Lights bomb. That's her finisher. Very, very high though. Very, very high on the neck. Very high on the neck. Very high on the neck. That's her finisher, typically. Northern Lights bomb. And a version of her glorious buster, her glorious driver, but it's not a power driver. This is old. Let me see if I can find it. Before the stream ends, I'm gonna see if I can find it before the stream ends. What she does now on Mari Gold. This is showing all her stardom stuff. So I don't know if they'll show it. Probably won't be able to find it. Yeah, it's not happening. No way. Not gonna be on here. Headbutts, that's not happening. No headbutts for Julia. I think Stephanie will be Kalani Jordan, but I could be wrong. Could be wrong. I have no evidence whatsoever. No evidence whatsoever. Yeah, Northern Lights Bomb is her finisher. I can't find the other one, so. There it is. I found it. Found it. I found it. This is what she does. Here it is. Okay, check this out. Don't take me down, New Japan or Bushi Road. Don't take it down. Here it is. Found it. So she's gonna grab onto the arm here in a second. You'll see it. Not here, but right here. So look what she's doing here. Do it slow motion. After the slam, she's gonna hold on to the arm. Right, hold on to the arm. Pick her up. Keep holding on to the arm. Spin around and sit out. Boom. That's her move. She does more often now. She knew the power driver does that, which looks cool, but it's really just like a sit out. You know, similar to a Mikanuchi driver. So no, but that's what she does. That's the move she does now. I see it more often. She can do that all day. That's safe. It's not a power driver. She can do that all day. All day she can do that. Yeah, like spinning driver, we hold on to the arm. So it looks cool in that regard. It looks funky. While yelling, yeah, exactly. So we'll see if we see that tonight. It's either going to be that or Northern Lights driver. We'll see. Or the Northern Lights bomb, how you want to call it. One of those two. Well, I'm happy I found that. I'm happy I found it. I wonder if she'll get the braids. She's been having braids for all her matches. I wonder if she'll go on a fine, but she has a special person in Japan to do that. And she's not going to Japan to get her hair done like that. So I wonder if she'll have the braids or she'll just go with the straight hair. But she's been wrestling with braids for like the last 2 years, 2-3 years. So I wonder if she'll make that happen for the show. Not tonight. Well, maybe tonight. But for the PLE, I wonder. This is how she usually looks. Some form of braid. Some braiding pattern. This is cool every time. This is cool. But I don't think she would do that this time. We'll see tonight what happens. We'll see. That's her typical look. That's her typical look. Or something like that. Some version of that. Wendy's gimmick sucks. I was fine with it at first, but now I'm kind of down on it. I'll admit I'm kind of down on the Wendy Chu gimmick. I'll admit. I am down on it a little bit. Hopefully. Yeah, I don't know. I'm down on it. I am. I'm down on it. It's true. I can't deny it. Like this might be the longest run she has without her braided pattern or in her hair. We'll see if it happens tonight. I see what she dresses. We'll see if she wrestles without it tonight. But typically she has some type of braided pattern. We'll see. We'll see. Exciting time for. Well, it's a squash. I mean, you only have a elaborate braiding pattern for a freaking squash. You know, it'll be quick, minutes, in and out. Yeah, probably my straight hair, like when she won the red belt against Shuri, she had straight hair, like straight blonde hair. It was a cool look for her. She always had cool looks. She's like very photogenic, she just looks good when she wrestles. She knows how to make a look. She can carry any look. She had buzz hair, she had short hair, she had straight hair, she had braiding. She's just like, she's a star, looks like one, you know, has a ultimate face card. You can pull off pretty much anything. You can pull off pretty much anything. Good for her. I wonder how Gira look today. Yeah, I would definitely be watching NXT tonight. No debate for me. No debate for me. So do you guys prefer this time for streams or earlier like I usually do? In my earlier hours? I don't know yet. I may adjust to this time going forward, but I don't know yet. I don't know. I don't know yet. I might start doing this time instead, but I don't know yet. Still working it out, still deciding. It's official, folks. It's official. Chicago it is. The first night on CW, Bianca Jade will be defending against someone. Maybe they'll have like a #1 contenders match coming up here. It'll probably end up being Lash and Jakara, right? Here's a question. Who do you want to see Bianca and Jade face off against? Lyra, not Lyra, but Lash and, well, it could be Lyra and Tatum. Lyra and Tatum, or Lash and Jakara, or right. Who else would be like Brenly, Reese, and somebody else? I don't know. Fallon and JC, that's a good call. I would love that because those are two people who can work. Those are two people who like deserve to be called up soon. So why not have Bianca in there with them, wrestle around? I mean, they're better than Jade already. To be completely honest with you, I can see that. Fallon and JC Jane against Bianca and Jade. That'd be cool. Veterans who are more than ready to go to main roster. Both of them. It'd be cool. Let me see the NXT roster real quick. Make sure I'm not missing something. Because there will be a calling for Jakara and Lash. There will be that. They'll be out there. You know what it will be. So that's an option. An option. Let's see. They could do. Nah, I'm joking. I'm about to say they could do Charlie Bright and her friend. Where's her friend at? And Kingdom Gray. That's not happening. Could do Lola and Jada Parker. But I agree. I would do JC Jane and Fallon Henley. That's what I would do. But it could be Lash and Jakara. It could be. Yeah, I don't know. Soul and Carmen. That'd be kind of random. Fun, but random. I agree. I agree with the JC Jane and Fallon Henley for match quality. Because they're basically main roster on NXT. They're basically main roster now. They're that good. They're ready to go. I think Kalani Jordan will be in trouble once Stephanie shows up. I don't think we have the best. When Stephanie shows up, she'll be the best in the ring there. Best in the ring when she gets there. Automatically, right away. By far. For me, she's one of the best in the world. So, of course, she won't be the best in NXT. She's arguably top 10 in the world. So, yeah, she'll be walking NXT best in the ring. So, can you really have her just doing random feuds with no title? Gotta have her be at the top of the mountain somewhere. I think that North American title is sitting pretty for her. That's what I would do. I would have Kalani, young gun. She had like, 3 or 4 title defenses at this point. She has a match against Stephanie. She loses to Stephanie. No shame in there. You're the young gun. She's a brilliant in-ring wrestler. Then you have her be the standard. And you call her up after a stand and deliver. Getting cold over there? No. Kalani. What do you even mean, Pedro? Kalani could lose to Stephanie and try to go for Julia. She could. That's the thing. Once you have Julia and Stephanie with the belts, you have interchanging competitors, interchanging title defenses depending on what happens. I would have, when it's time to call up Julia, I would have, it'd probably be time to go ahead and give the keys to Thea Hill. At some point, Thea Hill will be champion down there, right? She's young. She's been there for a few years now. are wearing more heavy clothing now. It's cold in here a little bit sometimes, but not really. I think at some point Thea Hale it'll be her time to shine. It'll be her time to shine. At some point, she's gonna have that title. She's a great babyface. Crowd loves her. She's over as hell. Eventually, Thea Hale will get pushed as a singles competitor. Every time she has a singles match, is good. Whether it's Tiffany, whether it's Roxanne, she always puts on a good match. So at some point, maybe that's the one you have beat Julia. Maybe Julia turns heel at the end of her run. She turns heel, and then, they may do the same thing with Asuka. Like they may do the same thing they did with Asuka, where she just dropped the belt. She stays undefeated the whole way. Maybe. Stephanie might lose. Stephanie might lose like a Sol Ruka, maybe, or somebody. But it may have Julia be undefeated the entire way. Is that the right call? I don't know, but at some point, Thea Hale will win that damn belt. At some point. But Thea Hale is, her time is coming. I think she's awesome. Good in the ring. Crowd loves her. Great character work she does. Very genuine, very believable. She's great. She has every opportunity to be a star, I think. Every opportunity. Delta, oh yeah, Delta is another one to look out for. Maybe she wins the belt. A lot of options, a lot of talent down there. Shawn Michaels has made it official. It'll be Jade and Bianca. That's a stacked show in Chicago. Stacked Chicago show. Got Bianca and Jade. Got Julia, Roxanne. Wait a minute. You're gonna have Ethan Page against Trick Williams, Roxanne against Julia, Bianca and Jade against somebody. That alone, that is stacked. Then you're gonna have CM Punk on the show. Maybe I don't know who else. I don't know what else is gonna happen. They gotta save some stuff for the second show, like the second October show. Like, what are you gonna have on that show? Maybe even a Stephanie Vaquer like reveal on that show as well in Chicago. Could be huge. Yeah, Fraction might defend as well. That's gonna be a massive CW show. It's gonna be like another Raw, basically, like a Raw or a CW. So they're going all the stops for that show. Yeah, St. Louis will need something. Maybe what will happen is once Chicago happens, the storylines will kind of bleed into the next show. So that's why they haven't announced anything yet. Because once Chicago happens, you'll see it'll blend right into the next show, and the match will be set for the next show. Because Trick Williams will have his ceremony, or he'll have his moment. You have Julia with her belt. Like maybe the first show will bleed into the next one, like a transition right to next week with matches and storylines. So maybe. All right, folks. 10 minutes before NXT. I'm gonna head out and I'll go ahead and get things settled for NXT. Big show tonight. Will I watch the debate? No. Do me a favor, like the video, subscribe, and enjoy a jam-packed NXT tonight. Should be fun. Later.